Greetings, Lucky Legends. My name is Lucky, this is Lucky Lad TV. I'm yours for this video, and as you can see from the screen right here, we're doing Lucky Analytics team building, but it's also empty. Because I'm gonna kind of take you guys through, like, the full process of Lucky Analytics team building. Real quick before I do this, I just want to take a very quick, okay, no, we're fine. We're good. Just wanted to make positive of something real quick. So, we're in the RU tier, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was in the middle of recording something. Well, I was in the middle of recording this, and I was very happy with how it was going, and I accidentally closed the tab. And, it wasn't recording it. Well, it recorded it, but it didn't save it. So basically, I'm just gonna go through my thought process again. I already know what Pokemon I'm gonna be using, but I'm gonna go through the thought process building up to it, or I'm gonna try to. So when you kind of run, when I do team building, I kind of like to think of the tier that I'm gonna be building in. And, you know, here in the RU tier, it's all about openings. Meaning opening mons. You have Excelgor, base 145 speed with U-turn. You have Amipom, usually teching the Life Orb with Fake Out, Knock Off, U-turn, insert fourth move here. Hits like a truck. You have stuff like Jolteon, which carries either Hidden Power Grass or Hidden Power Ice, in addition to Volt Switch, and it's got base 130 speed. You have all of these potential openings. Magneton sort of is there too, but basically what I was finding is that nothing in the RU tier really handled everything. But I thought of something in the NU tier that did, and that's Girder. Girder with the Iron Fist. Level 50, with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, and Knock Off. Well, Drain Punch, Knock Off, and Mach Punch, whatever the hell you want to say. I have not found the last move for it yet. I'm gonna name it Bender, because, you know, it's like Bender from Futurama because he has a girder. Not shiny. That's nasty. And the EV spread I already figured out, actually. It's kind of a weird EV spread, but it really focuses very heavily on fatness, because it is an opening mon, and that's, you know, it's going to be its main thing, is to open. 196 and 4 here in speed. Do you outspeed a Moongus? You do. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you outsped a Moongus, because I didn't want to be catching no stupid spores. Do you even have anything to, like, deal with? Oh, you can learn Taunt? I'm not going to run Taunt on you because that's stupid, but, you know. I'm just saying. So, it needs another move, obviously. And there's a lot of really interesting choices. Like, I could go with the Ice Punch, given that I'm running it with Iron Fist, because I would like to avoid it getting burned. However, when I think about, you know, the most probable opening mons, Fire Punch is actually a much better move, because you have stuff like Excelgor, you have Magneton, who's up there as well, and Fire Punch has a chance to burn, which means that you can nerf a couple stuff. So I'm gonna slap the Fire Punch on it. If it was Guts, that would be, you know, Facade. But it's not Guts, because I don't want it getting burned, because I don't want the chip damage. That's annoying. So we have Bender. Bender couples very well with Steel types. Bender's weak to Fairy, Flying, Psychic, all of which are resisted by Steel. So, immediately I'm thinking, well, let's just grab a Steel type. steel. And, you know, of course it's, you know, Steelix. Steelix is the standard. However, when you look right here, we'd be copying, you know, the RU bulky method that we just did, which I really don't want to do. I want to be more original. So instead, I'm actually just going to go look at the type chart and see what else resists all that stuff. Because, you know, a dark type is immune to the psychic, but it's weak to the fairy. Flying and psychic. Steel is the only thing that does with both of those. So I do need a steel type. Like, I have to use a steel type. That's the only thing that'll cover everything. However, I want to be different with the steel type. I don't want to go with Steelix. I'm liking the idea of the Registeel and kind of just having that neutral wall to take all those hits. However, the other thing that I'm really liking is the Bronzong. The reason I'm really liking that is because Bronzong, Escavalier is also looking mighty fine, but something tells me Escavalier is going to be popping up on another team builder really soon. Hint, hint. But like I was saying, the Bronzong is looking really nice. It resists Fairy, double resist Psychic, resists Flying. The reason it's looking really nice is because it has that ground immunity with the Levitate, and it also makes, you know, a good neutral wall. And that ground immunity really is looking nice. I'm going to go with the Bronzong, because I like the idea of having that ground immunity. I'm going to name you... What am I going to name you? Oh, Liberty. That's what I name you guys. Liberty. Green down level 50. Not shiny. I don't want you to be green. It's kind of gross. I'm going to give you the leftovers. Levitate, of course. As for all of this stuff, 244. 100. 4. 8. 108 in each of those. Or, well, you know, better yet. We're gonna go with the minus nature here. The reason I actually really prefer running these things special is because it's just a little bit off. Is because then you can have it 0 IVs in attack, so you don't get mollywopped by a foul play, which is actually, you know, I really like that. I think that's a really big help. 84? No, 76. 76, 72, 76 it is. And this becomes 188. Perfect. There's 184 the same. 184 is not the same. 188. Perfect. Perfect. I like it just like that. You are going to have Psychic. You don't need Psy Shock down here. Psychic does just as well. Flash Cannon, of course. Stealth Rock. I haven't given it Flash Cannon yet. I'm aware of that. Flash Cannon, Stealth Rock, Psychic, and... I could give you Toxic, but... I don't really think that it's that necessary. Given that you're gonna be, you know, primarily just eating up some hits. Like, you're a really good neutral wall. You're just gonna be eating up hits. Protect is actually looking really nice. I'm gonna give you Protect. I really like the idea of having Protect on, you know, at least like one Pokemon in any given team, because it helps you, like, you know, helps you learn what choice Pokemon are locking themselves into. It helps you get that little extra bit of leftovers recovery, which sometimes can make the difference between losing him on and keeping him on. And, I think that's important as well. We have Liberty the Bronzong, and we have Bender. So, Liberty is weak to Fire, it is weak to Ghost, and it is weak to Dark. Immediately, that screams Houndoom. But guess what? Houndoom was already on our on our bulky method team. So, we need something else that resists all of those. So, what resists Ghost? Normal is immune to Ghost. And then we have Dark. Dark is resisted by Fighting. It is also resisted by Dark and Fairy. And you're also weak to Fire. Well, we already have the Dark resistance in Bender. So we just need it to resist Ghost and Fire. Ghost and Fire. So a normal type with thick fat would lead us to use, okay, here's the thing. I'm trying not to be repetitive, but, Miltank would work really nicely right here. So would Houndoom. I'm trying to avoid using those because, we were just using them. So we need something that resists fire. Well, what flash fire mons do we have? And resists Ghost. Can't go with any of those. Cannot go with any of those. What normal types or thick fat users do we have? Thick fat. You have Dugong. Dugong is fucking terrible. I love it, but it's terrible. We have Perugly. Perugly actually might come through. Perugly very easily might come through because people sleep on Perugly so much. It's really frail though. I didn't realize how frail it was. Walrein as well. It doesn't resist the Ghost though. Walrein can put in the finest though. Walrein can put in the finest. It doesn't resist the Ghost though, and I really do need that Ghost resist. Perugly is just too frail. Miltank, I just used you. Snorlax, you're in UU, otherwise I would grab you instantly. I love Snorlax. Snorlax is so good. I love me some obesity. So let's think. What resists? We need a water type would work. Although then we would be, following the same sort of path. What water types do we have? We do have stuff like Alamwala. Clawitzer is really interesting. It doesn't resist the Ghost though. That Ghost, we could go with Barrel, Big Paul, Simple, Unaware, and Moody. We could go with Unaware. I mean, it would prevent setup sweepers. Well, it wouldn't prevent them. It would, keep them in check. What else resists fire? Rock resists fire. But we already have something to set up Stealth Rocks. Maybe this could be an interesting chance to get a Rapid Spinner on this team. Because we need something that resists fire and Ghost. Oh, I'm really knockoff weak right now, though. That's a problem. That is a problem. Because I don't want to be knockoff weak. So you know what? I'm actually going to grab a Mega. I'm going to grab a Mega. I was going to say... Yeah, I know. I'm recording a background tab. I'm aware. I need to pull up my the Team Magma Team Builder. Because I really need to start setting this up to make sure that everything is going properly. Bronzong with Levitate. Because right now, yeah, it's just the Ghost and the Fire, but we're also very knockoff weak. So, grab me a Mega. You have Banette, you have Audino. Auto doesn't deal with the fire though. It also doesn't, you know, do anything. It really doesn't do anything. You have Glalie. Glalie gets destroyed by fire. You have Steelix, gets destroyed by fire as well. Just because I'd like something that can eat up knockoffs. Like something that really does not get bothered by knockoff at all. Which means a Mega. But, you know, Banette can't take it. Banette can't take it at all. Actually, Mega Autono, I always badmouth it, but it really fits what we need it to do. Or what we need to be done right now. I just want to make sure I haven't used it recently. I didn't think I had, but, you know, I wanted to make sure. So now we have Mega Autono right here. To eat up all those knockoffs. And I'm going to go add that to the Team Builder type chart real quick. Autono. Mega. We still have that fire weakness, but we can deal with that. Oh, because now we have a ghost immunity, which is really nice. I'm going to name you Nurse Joy. You're not going to be shiny because it's kind of creepy. And your item is, of course, going to be Autonite. Your stats are going to be... You're not going to hit hard no matter what I do. But Dazzling, do you learn Moonblast? I don't think you do. You don't. Hyper Voice. Dazzling Gleam. What else are you going to have? Heal Bell. Because, like I said, I don't want Bender getting burned. And Wish. And I'm going to make you fat as fuck. 244 in the HP stat. And I'd actually like you to be able to deal a little bit of damage. I'm actually gonna get rid of the Hyper Voice. It's wildly unnecessary. It's not gonna do anything for anybody. And Magicoat. I'm gonna give you Magicoat instead, because I love Magicoat. It is a great move. I want to get this up to 150. You know what? I'm actually gonna make you modest. I want you to actually... Oh god, you still don't hit hard at all. Bender hits harder than you, doesn't he? Yeah, and he doesn't even have 252 adamant. Why is that so sad? Why is that so sad? I want to get you up to 120. 119, so 152, 156. Okay. And I'll give you... What am I gonna run on you? You're such a weird Pokemon. You really don't do, like, anything. I'm actually curious, would regular Autono work better? No. You don't. Mega Autono does not work better. I mean, regular Autono does not work better because it gives us a fighting weakness. I'm gonna give you 50 here. 54 more. Yes, it is. And 54 here. I know it's weird. I'm still gonna make you modest. Gives you 132. Wonderful. I can't really think of anything else to run on you. It's still fat as all hell. This really, it's kind of turning into the bulky method, but, you know, to the same extent. It's not the bulky method. Actually, it kind of is the bulky method, but, you know. We're not running, you know, these two Mons could be the same. I could run the same set on them. And I probably should. And I probably will. Now that I'm thinking about it, it would make a lot more sense if I did. 76 plus. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 188. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. 72. 101. Oh god. This team is gonna be so fat. This team may actually out-fat the original Bulky Method team, because that one has, you know, it's got that Mega Banana and it's got that Houndoom, neither of which are that fat. And right now, we have an Eevee-like Girder, a Leftovers Bronzong, and a Mega Audino. We might be out-fatting them. If we play our cards right, we might be able to out-fat them. And I did it myself. I made that team myself. So right now we just have that fire weakness. We have the fire weakness that we need to take care of. We resist. I know we resist that. We don't resist that though. Because what I'm thinking right now, I really want to put Clawitzer on this team. It would give us an electric weakness. Which I actually think we can handle, because we have the grass resist. I'm just going to slap Clawitzer on here, because we really do need something that hits like a monster on the special side, and then we need something that hits like a monster on the physical side. Even the Mega Launcher ability, because, you know, everything else right now is fine except for that electric weakness. Mega Launcher, level 50. I always do that wrong. I'm going to name you Bandit. I don't know why, but I always named them Bandit. Oh no, wait, that's not what I name you. Name you Blue Samus. Female. Let's see. You do have just phenomenal stats across the board. I have an idea. Oh look, another bold Pokemon. With an Assault Vest. Because why the fuck not? Your attack is already very, very, very high. Can we make it higher? We can make it higher. I'm not worried about you taking physical hits that much. Really not. You're gonna get the Aura Sphere. No, we don't need Aura Sphere. We already have great fighting coverage. You're gonna get Dark Pulse. You're gonna get Water Pulse, which is all the way down here because, you know, it's this thing doesn't account for ability. You're going to get Ice Beam because I've learned that Ice Beam is important. You're gonna get U-Turn because Switch Initiative is always a nice thing to have. That was super quick. Now we need a Pokemon that hits like a monster on the physical side. We also need a Rapid Spinner. We also need something that resists electric. What ground types are available to us? We have Flygon itself. It's a double ice weakness, but we have 2 ice resistances. Flygon doesn't rapid spin though. It does hit like a truck though. Got a base of 100. Actually, it doesn't hit super hard. It could stand to hit harder, in my opinion. You hit really hard. Golurk hits really hard. Again, doesn't rapid spin. Sandslash, we use Sandslash pretty often. For good reason. It's a great Pokemon. What I'm actually thinking right now is one of the Hitmons, because they hit really hard. Hitmonlee specifically. That was actually an accident. Your defense is Garbo. Your physical defense is Garbo. However, I'm sorry, it's very hot. It's very hot in this house. Well, we really do need to take care of that electric. Ooh! I just thought of something. I just thought of something that I'm very happy with, which is Electivire. Because it'll give us an electric immunity with Motor Drive. And I love Electivire. I love Electivire. I'm naming you Not Black Jay. I'm gonna make you male. No, I'm just gonna name you Not Jay. Not Jay. So I'm gonna make you female. No, you're not going to be shiny. You're going to be normal. Actually, no, I think J uses the not shiny version, so you are going to be shiny. And as for your moves, because we already have a ground immunity. So Electivire actually can come on to this team really smoothly with Motor Drive for that, electric immunity. You get Volt Switch. That's strictly for Switch Initiative, though. Then you're going to have Wild Charge, so that you hit real hards. Power Up Punch could be interesting. Ice Punch. Do we have ice coverage? Yes. Flame Fire Punch. I don't think we have that. I don't think we have fire coverage. Do you? You do! You have Fire Punch. And yours will do more because you're, you got that Iron Fist going for you. What else do we need? Rock Slide. We do not have rock coverage. So I might put the Rock Slide on you. What else do we need? Body Slam. We don't need normal coverage. Earthquake. Definitely want you to have that. Earthquake is a great move. It's, the best move of the game. It's Earthquake. What is your attack, or what is your item going to be? That's the question. Expert Belt. And you're going to have max attack, because I want you to hit like a fucking truck. And I don't care if your Volt Switch hits hard. Whoopsie. Wrong one. And I just want to get this up to 105. I want it to be balanced. 136. 140 it is. 4 right there. And then was 108. 112. 104. 108. And Volt Switch, Wild Charge, Earthquake. Do you get Drain Punch? No. What do you get? I'm still liking that Power Up Punch. I think it would be interesting. I'm not going to go with it, but I think it would be interesting. I'm going to give you Facade. Well, no, because I don't plan on letting you stay burned. Rock Slide. Which actually means I should outspeed some shit. 112 should make it. Still doesn't make a difference. Goody. Goody, goody, goody. 141. I do like that in terms of the speed, so I'll just give you 4 here. Oh god, that bothers my OCD so very much. Fuck it. Pointless 4. No, I can't do the pointless 4. There, you'll take a special hit a tiny bit better than a physical hit. So that is not J. And now we need that Rapid Spinner. We need Mr. Rapid Spinner. And we actually have really good weakness coverage right now. We have 2 rock resistances, 2 bug resistances, we have 2 ice resistances, we have a dragon resistance and an immunity, so we can actually really go kind of ham with this last thing right here. But we do need that we do need a Rapid Spinner. That is important. We could go with one of the Hitmons. I actually don't think we can. That would double up all of our fighting type weaknesses. What else could we go with that actually learns rapid spin? Because, you know, the best rapid spinners are, of course, you know, in the higher tiers. We have... What do we have down here? I know we have Magic Coat on Auto-No. And we have our own rocks. And nobody on our team is actually weak to rock. So, you know, Stealth Rocks wouldn't really do that much to us. And it's not like we have any Focus Sash users. But to the same extent, I don't really want to deal with it. I don't want chip damage coming off on me. I'd like something that can just get in and get rid of them rocks. Kabutops. Well, wait, hold on. Physical, special. These are, well, actually, what's your attack like? 196? Or 150? Yours is at 175. You hit a lot harder. I actually want you to hit even harder because you're a primary attacker. And you're our primary attacker. You're our secondary physical attacker. You're a primary special attacker with that huge special attack stat. Oh, we need a secondary special attacker, believe it or not. Even though most of our team is special right now, they're not, you know, actually hitting hard at all on the special side. So we need a special attacker that can rapid spin. And, you know, I would love to slap War Turtle on here, but that's a grass and an electric weakness that can't really deal with. Not really. Well, the electric weakness we can actually deal with, but the grass weakness we can't. So a rapid spinner that is a special attacker. It's quite the interesting pickle. Pickle. Am I already on rapid? No, I'm on Mega Banat. Rapid spin. Been to this page so many times. Let's see. It's actually down here that we could use. Claydol, we've used way too many times already. Yeah, there's really nothing down here that we can, you know, actually use. It really isn't. Because, like, you have stuff like, you know, what's it called? Armaldo. But Armaldo actually fits the bill. It doesn't mess with our team. So Armaldo it is. Oh, but we need a special attacker. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Armaldo fits the bill exactly how we need it to. So I mean, it is what it is. If it does what you need it to, you got to go with it. You no longer need the rock slide because we're about to have rock type stab. So I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna give you a fighting type attack. I know it seems really redundant, but. Or I can give you taunt. Taunt would be really cool. Or I could give you substitute. Huh. Substitute actually sounds really interesting. I'm gonna give you substitute. Because you can get behind a sub, but not with Volt Switch. Kinda doesn't make sense. Oh, and Wild Charge actually. And Taunt, I don't think you're quite fast enough for Taunt. I could just give you Return. I give you Thunder Wave as well. You're Toxic. Give you Low Sweep. That would be kind of interesting. Bring a VGC move here to singles. Quick Attack. Priority is always nice. I know Shady ran an Electabuzz with Quick Attack. But now you, Armaldo, I'm going to name you Turntable. Because, you know, you're rotating. Because you're rapid spinning. Female. I'm going to give you the Citrus Berry. Because I have an idea for you. Hone Claws, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Rapid Spin, of course. Sitting here like, oh, the one move that I actually want you to have. 156. Max out your attack. And I'm actually just going to go 100 right here. Unless 96 is the same. It is not. Perfect. This is actually a really cool set that I've always wanted to run. Hone Claws with Rapid Spin. Or not with Rapid Spin, just Hone Claws. Hone Claws is one of my favorite moves because it boosts accuracy and it gets rid of, you know, attacks with shitty accuracy. So this is going to be our team. I think I'm just going to call this one start to finish. Because we're probably past 40 minutes. We're right around 40 minutes right now. Because we have Bender, our Eviolite Girder, with the Iron Fist ability, Drain Punch, Knock Off, Mach Punch, Fire Punch, neutrally defensive, with a good attack stat. Then we have Liberty, our Bronzong, with the Leftovers and Levitate, Psychic, Stealth Rock, Flash Cannon, and Protect. That is to scout out Choice Mons and also to get that little bit of extra Leftovers recovery. We have Nurse Joy, the Mega Audino, holding the Audinite, of course, with Healer. It's going to have Regenerator as a regular Audino. Magic Coat, Heal Bell, Wish, and Dazzling Gleam, also neutrally defensive. It's pretty much the same as Liberty. Well, it's a little bit fatter than Liberty, but not by much. Blue Samus, the Assault Vest Clawitzer, female Mega Launcher with Dark Pulse, Water Pulse, Ice Beam, and U-Turn, with a huge 189 special attack. I just wanted to make sure I remembered that correctly. Then we have Not J, the shiny Expert Belt Electivire with the Motor Drive, Volt Switch, really just there for the Switch initiative, Wild Charge, Earthquake, and Priority Quick Attack. I'm going to be interested to see how that one sort of pulls out. The Earthquake with the Expert Belt should do a good amount, especially with that adamant nature. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Turntable, our Citrus Berry Armaldo with the Battle Armor, no crits here, with Hone Claw, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Rapid Spin. Nice bulk to it with the adamant nature as well. If all goes according to plan with Turntable, basically what I'm seeing happening... I'm sorry, I have to take this off. Basically what I'm seeing happening is we switch in on the Stealth Rocks and lose, you know, 25% of our health because we are weak to rock, and go for the Rapid Spin. My opponent switches in on something that, you know, has a much better matchup against Turntable. But, you know, with our natural bulk, they hit us, doesn't do too much. The Citrus Berry pops as we get our Hone Claws off, and then proceed to hit them with Stone Edges and start bopping things left and right. Because I would love to run you max speed, but it really wouldn't do anything, because you're slow as hell. So that's going to be it for this one right here. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's very much greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm going to get about and go record the next one, which I actually have planned. Best of luck to you out there. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.